I'm a giga genius. I was wondering why the stream wasn't starting, and it's because I didn't hit the go live button. Can you tell I'm rusty? Because I'm a little rusty. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Do that, and do that, and do that, and do that, and do that. Okay. It has been a minute. Okay, so recap, because I don't really remember anything that I was doing. I know I was doing like shit with bees, trying to get more advanced types. I think, yeah, I gotten up to getting some cultivateds going. I got some reds here. I don't remember. I think, yeah, I got some nobles going in some places. Okay, I got a diligent. That's cool. I think yeah, some Rockies here. I think those were Valiants. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I generally remember everything they got going. That's cool. We'll wait today to flip those out because I think there's a bunch that are going to need it. Put this bee away. Okay. So, plans for today. Yeah, I got a bunch of shit I probably should clear out, don't I? So we're gonna throw the tetrahedrite, antimony into here. And all that stuff's gonna go somewhere else. Not super worried about all that right now. What I want to focus on today is I want to automate getting hydrogen and oxygen cells. Because that stuff just is going to be used everywhere. So I just want to make sure I have a good supply of it. So, question is, where do I put it? And honestly, I'm thinking like here, just make it simple. I know there's a bunch of really special recipes you can use that are like supposed to be like hyper efficient or whatever. I don't think you have access to most of that in LV. So my plan right now is to just have an electrolyzer. Just doing water for simplicity. And I should probably just make a absolute ton of cells. Let me see, is this guy empty? Yeah, okay. So that electrolyzer will be used for doing other recipes. That way we free it up. But I want to have a completely separate electrolyzer that's just running 24/7, doing hydrogen and oxygen. Let's get... I don't think I have a row for oxygen, do I? Yeah, no. Okay, let's put that away. So I guess the first thing we would need then is an electrolyzer. What am I doing on circuits? I'm getting pretty low. Let me check something real quick. So there are a ton of quests here. All these will be done before we go to MV. But because we're getting low in circuits, I may actually delay doing the oxygen stuff, because I want to make sure I have enough circuits to get the circuit assembler. And there's a lot of stuff involved with this. Should do that at some point. Anyways. Yeah, I think we're going to go through all these circuit quests today. What's this? Oh, this is the redstone alloy cable. I don't care about that. Um, okay, let's do this. So let's go down the gallium arsenide first, I think, because I'm pretty sure this requires the EBF. The diode requires gallium arsenide, and you may be wondering how to get gallium arsenic this early in the game. Sphalerite and zinc are the primary sources of gallium at this tier. You can find sphalerite and sulfur veins at blah blah blah. Tool with the luck enchant on it. Probably the best use for all that lapis you got while looking for calcite. Or use a miner if you don't mind how slow it is. Sphalerite can be electrolyzed for a small amount of gallium dust. Better put it in a lot or you might get unlucky. Zinc crushed ore can be washed and then thermal centrifuged or forge hammered and then centrifuged, but you don't always get the crushed ore as a drop. The impure dust doesn't give gallium. Realgar, small ores in the nether at blah, centrifuge the dust in a centrifuge. Okay. So let's check if we have any Realgar. And let's actually go through the ore processing here. So we want... I don't see the arsenic from Realgar small ores in the nether. Let me just look up the arsenic itself. Arsenic dust, I believe is what we want. Let me check the quest. Yeah, just regular arsenic dust. But I am big confusion. Let me look at the centrifuge real quick. Okay, so you have to take 2 Realgar, centrifuge that, and that gives you the arsenic. Okay. So it's a 2-to-1. Is there any other decent way? Probably not. I guess it would probably tell me if there was. So Realgar into arsenic and sulfur. So let me see if I have any Realgar. Dump and dump. And I'm going to assume none in there. What is this? Fuller's Earth. Okay. So let's go. Actually, let's make this even. Put that back. Let's crush this down. Okay, I did put motors on these, honestly. Or conveyors, not motors. You know what I mean. Okay, gallium. Do I have any gallium? That is a big I don't know. The game is saying I had gallium dust. Okay, I have 2 gallium dust. I don't know where I got that from. So electrolyzing sphalerite. Additional zinc crushed more drops. Use the chambers. Yeah, I should probably be getting luck on something. Just to get more ores, we'll see. So I want the electrolyzer sphalerite. Okay. Do I have any sphalerite on me? May have smelted all of it into tin like a goofy motherfucker. Okay, well, I got a little bit of gallium, that's what matters. Okay, so you need just the pure stuff. I think we can centrifuge this, and yeah, we have a chance at a little bit more real gar. Go. Go. Did I not have a... There we go. Okay, yeah, I just don't have a conveyor on that. I should probably fix that at some point. Okay, so how do I make the actual crystal? Okay, so if you pre-mix it, it uses... Oh, but then you need oxygen. But if you do it this way, it's a little bit longer and uses a little bit more power, but that's fine. Okay, let's take this. And we actually want to re-centrifuge this. Put that back in as well. Come in. Come on, buddy. Keep her moving. Okay. Okay, music's getting a little loud. Shh. Shh. There you go. Okay. Let's get our crystals. Does this have a circuit? It does not. Okay, I only need this one at a time, and it takes a full minute. We'll just get away from that because it is loud as shit. Okay, so I need 8 diodes. Just gonna require some polyethylene by the looks of it. So a small pile of gallium and some copper wire, which we should definitely have some copper wire. And I know we have some leftover polyethylene. Polyethylene. So, diodes to get the dust. I assume you can just macerate this into 2 dust. Is there more efficient? No, it's just the macerator. So get that into 2 dust, and then you just craft that into the small piles. Cool. You are so loud. Where's my macerator? Do I have an electric macerator? No, because I think I just used the... What the fuck are you? Why are you in my walls? Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave him be. Okay, macerator. Cool. How do I... Wait, there we go. I don't know why that wasn't... Is it shaped? Yeah, it's shaped. Interesting. Okay. Diode. Assembler. Polyethylene. Small copper wire. Let's do it. Assembler. Does this have a circuit? It does. What 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the polyethylene in. Bam and bam. And we all know that's going to take 12 years. Let's crush this guy down as well. Really should probably get a electric one, like an electric version of all those at some point. We got the space, we'll do it later. Who knows when, but at some point. Okay. Polyethylene pole. I'll probably just go for the bag there. I don't feel like anything else is worth it. I love me some bags. Gonna need more polyethylene if I want to get more of these. But I got all I need for the quest, which is what really matters. Actually claim the crust real quick. Alright, let's throw this dust away. That away. That away. That away. That away. Okay, so... yeah, now I think we need to do the empty circuit board. Cable diode. Just need a diode either to prevent burning up cables and splitting off a main line. I don't know what the hell that means, but okay. Ooh. I'll read into that in a second. Let's do the empty circuit board. So I need 2 good circuit boards. So let's do good circuit. And we want, I'm assuming, a crafting table. Because we don't have any of that stuff. And that means we need one of these. Okay, yeah, our best option's probably going to be the refined glue. Yeah, and everything else we have, so that works. Do I have any gold wire? I don't think I do yet. Let's get a little bit of gold. I don't remember the recipe for this. Wire mill. Circuit 1, 2 of those. Let's actually put that in there because I'm not going to remember the number. And we actually want 2 of those. So we need 8 gold. And I think we have, yep, we have some refined glue. Use the little ones first. And then we just need 8 wood pulp, which we should definitely have. Oh, I forgot. I'm in modded again. I can scroll to get wood pulp. If there's anything I want them to add to vanilla, it's basically just the inventory tweaks mod, the entire thing. Just add it. There's no reason not to. Okay, wire mill, you go. And we want this in the assembling machine. And circuit 1 wood pulp. How long is this recipe? 2 minutes, geez. I think this guy was empty, yeah. Okay. Go put the extra glue away. Those aren't going to be done anytime soon, are they? Yeah, time flows slowly. Okay. So once we get this, we should be able to get the good circuit board. So we want 2 good electronics. So what we really want is the basic circuit assembler. That's the big thing. And I think actually once we get the good circuits, let's do the height. I think that'll bring us into MV. I'm like 99% sure it will. Process some Certus quartz. Yeah, so I know we need to do all this for the circuit assembler, so let's just start doing it now while we wait. Or actually, maybe we should prep the materials for this one. I don't think we're able to click on it though, because I disabled that other thing, but whatever. Certus quartz, are you happy? Cool, give me that. Mineral water. Hey, more food that I'm not gonna eat. Okay, you're gonna hate this. 5 and 6, I believe. Yeah. Why did you not? Oh, it did. It's just being weird. Okay, I think I have a crafting table down here, so we can just finish this off. Bam. Another quest done. Give me that loot bag. Okay, let's do the good circuits. God, there really is a lot of stuff we gotta knock out here. Jeez. Anyways, good circuits. So we need 2. Actually, can I see the full? Yeah, this is what I want. So, if I'm remembering correctly, this is just showing the sort of circuit progression and how you make better and better circuits. So once you get to MV, you can make, like, I think this is just a cheaper version of an LV circuit. But I think it requires some stuff from MV. I can't remember if it's cheaper though. Yeah, that's what it is. It requires diodes, which makes it much more expensive. Because we don't have great access to diodes right now. Yeah, imagine once you get access to wafers, this becomes a hell of a lot cheaper, but that requires some pretty advanced stuff, I would think. Yeah, you need no, that's just a normal blast furnace, but you need silicon solar grade dust. How do I get that? Okay, so apparently there's an ore for it. But I imagine there's a way to make it. There is, and it seems pretty fucking complicated. Okay, so it seems like the Selene stuff is... Yeah, so you need Selene of some kind. Do you get this? Trichlorosilane. And that comes from just normal silicon and hydrochloric acid. So all this can be done in LV from what I'm seeing. Hydrochloric acid is just chlorine and hydrogen, and this you just get from sodium. And then, of course, once we get automated hydrogen, that'll be pretty easy. So it seems like there's a way to do this in LV. That's like decently cheap. Small gallium arsenide. So you get one of these crystals, which makes 16 wafers. And then a diode. Yeah, so it's like way, way better. But you need all the other stuff. And you get 4, so that's... So 1 gallium arsenide crystal, the way we're doing it right now, you get 2 dust from it. Each dust gives you 8 small piles, and then one of these gives you 4, the way I'm doing it, with the polyethylene. Yeah, one of these, wait, hold up. That's polyethylene, a wafer. That only gives you 2. Fine copper in a wafer. Oh, this is annealed copper, okay. So I know from watching other videos, I know that diodes can be a pain in the ass, and normally people just get them through tokens, but I've set the rule for myself that I'm not allowed to use the tokens. So I think actually getting a system for making these efficiently would probably be worth it. Send one of these. Okay, so 1 gallium arsenide crystal gives you 2 dust. 2 dust goes into 4. Goes into 32 by using the polyethylene. Right, so 2 dust, 8 mini dust, 32 diodes from 1 crystal. Doing it with just the polyethylene and normal copper. If I do it with the wafer, then 1 crystal is 4 small crystals. 4 small crystals makes 4 of these, which makes 64 wafers. And that becomes 2 stacks. So it's 4 times the amount of diodes for the same amount of gallium crystals, but the difference then is you need this silicon solar grade stuff, which is complex, don't get me wrong. Like it is a process. And you need 32, what is it? Yeah, 32 of the solar grade stuff. So you kind of got to be like pumping it out. It seems like the best way to do it is just with normal silane. Which requires silicon tetrachloride. So a chemical reactor into silane, silicon tetrachloride. Be interested with, you can do it that. I imagine you can do some reprocessing to break this back down and then process it back into the silane. So trichlorosilane in the chemical reactor is just raw silicon and hydrochloric acid. And raw silicon can be made a lot of different ways. Interesting, you can get it from redstone. I might have to do some messing around with this in creative. I don't want to get too hung up on it right now. Let's just worry about getting these circuits. Let's go to the circuit diagram again. So eventually I do want to get diodes so we can start pumping out a cheaper version of the LV circuits. I'll probably look off camera to see how much cheaper this actually is. That's still a circuit board, just using some soldering alloy. But that requires integrated logic circuit. Okay, you need a laser engraver, which is MV. So yeah, you definitely cannot do that until MV then. Unfortunate, but understood. Yeah, there's no way around that. Okay, so I can just wait to do that until much later. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing before. So we need 2 of these. Get rid of that guy. So we have enough of those. Let's actually bump that up. Honestly, we probably have all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. 2 of those, and we just need 2 steel casing. Okay, we have 1. And I am forgetting the best way to do this. And I think, yeah, the extruder is at MV. Cutting machine is LV, though. Interesting. Because I think this is, yeah, doing it in the alloy smelter is 2 to 1. Cutting machine is 1 to 2 because I can make these for 1. Okay, so that's actually slightly cheaper, so I think I'm going to go the cutting machine route, which I have not done before. But I will take every bit of efficiency I can get, especially for steel, because I'm unfortunately not swimming in it. It's part of the reason I want the oxygen and hydrogen mass production, or I don't know if I'd call it mass production yet, but large production, is just so that I can make a shitload of steel through the EBF. Okay, bending machine, go. Take this guy. Where do I have my cutting machine? Did this have a circuit? It did not. It should give me 2. Cool, okay, like that. Alright, let's go into MV. 3, 2, 1. We are officially in MV, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are based in Epic. Alright, so let's claim that, and if I, yep, that takes us into MV. So, we're not actually going to be touching any of this for a very long time, because we still have a ton of stuff to do in LV, and as I've established before, on top of the rule that I have for myself for no using coins, my other rule is I have to do almost every quest in a tier before I move on to the next tier. And the only reason I'm doing that is to make sure I actually explore the content of the game. Otherwise, I'd just be brushing around. So, all right, let's get this emitter. That actually, interesting, it did. Emitter. LV, there we go. That is just not what I wanted to do. Oh, I can do this in a simpler, and it is slightly cheaper. There really should be a way to, like, you know, scroll to the side, but I guess not. Whatever. Okay, so we need an emitter, which we are going to do I could do it through the assembler, but it's not actually much cheaper. Whatever. Okay, the other thing I need is a sensor. We want the LV1. Again, I don't think that's actually cheaper, but we're gonna do it anyways. Okay, that's not too bad. Could be a lot more expensive than it actually is. So we need 3 of those. We need 4 steel plates, which I don't have. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need those 2 Certus quartz. 2 tin cable. There's no way I don't have tin cable. I have 1 tin cable. Okay, let's go coat some. I'm actually surprised by that. Okay. It's just 24. What was the other thing we needed? Just brass rods. I think the best way we can do those is in a lathe. Yeah, because we don't have MV stuff yet, so we can't use all the fancy schmancy stuff. Number 1 fan, hello. Good morning, milady. No fucking way. Hey, Stardust, how's it going? I have returned from the Nether Realm. Long time no see. Life has finally stopped being crazy enough. Or stopped being crazy just long enough for me to actually stream. So we're here. My brother and Greg. Yes, yes. Hello there. Do I have a conveyor on this? I do. I thought I had it. Why you... Ugh. Why... Oh, shit. I didn't know I had that in there. Well, I guess now I have some random copper plates. Alright. How has life been, man? How are you doing, Stardust? Has the Gregging been going well? Okay, let's try that again. Are you gonna take the zinc? Why? Why are you not taking the zinc? Just do it. Okay, I don't know why that wasn't working. Not. Oh my god. Not bad, getting a little tired of Greg, but I found some decent distractions for now while I recover from it. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I took a much needed break from Greg, and I'm now back in the swing of things, so completely understand. So yeah, I mean, I had so much crap going on between when I left and today, and it was nice to, get away, not Greg for a second, but I'm definitely glad to be back. I have missed it. This is faster than I remember. Oh, let's do the steel plates. What am I doing? I think that's everything, right? What am I missing? Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything. Why am I bad at games? Bam. There we go. And that guy. Cool. Give me my quest, you son of a bitch. Hey, free Certus. I will take free Certus. What have you been doing, Certus? You said you found some decent distractions to help you recover. Just curious what you're doing. Made a huge great tune while you're away, and I'm 95. It's not a spoiler since you already know about it. What is it? You made it to the moon! Good shit, man. Fucking good shit. Congratulations, that's huge. Yeah, that is my #1 goal for this run, is I just want to get to the moon. If I can get to the moon, I'll be happy, and if I quit after that, so be it. I don't want to quit. Like, I want to get to do the Stargate. But I just want to get to the moon. That way it can make a bunch of Despicable Me memes. Maybe make a giant statue that's just Gru. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Hold up. Okay, that's kind of sick. I don't feel like that's really worth it, but because I imagine it's a little pricey. Anyways, handling resource. What is this? Feed of human. Low voltage. What? This machine allows you to filter by machine recipe and allows you to effortlessly set up automations. What the hell? To use it, simply put a machine of any type into the GUI to create a filter. It will only allow the machine to only accept items that can be macerated. The same machine can an inverse filter that will allow you to exclude all items that can be. Interesting. And will only output setback. Okay. I might mess around with that. That sounds interesting. Into modding Terraria again. Cool. And I also got even more more obsessed with Allcraft, bro. He's a goner. He's sold his soul to the Thaumonomicon. He's gone. It's too late. There's no coming back. What you've been working on for Terraria mods? I think I told you I beat Calamity. Yeah. I've been trying to look into like the next, I guess, big mod that I want to do for Terraria to beat. I think it's like Starlight Moon or something is the one of the big ones that I want to look into. Oh, thank God this is still just LV voltage. I was gonna be so sad if this was... That's not what I want at all. Okay, so the air conditioner is going in the background, and I just moved into a new place. I really hope the mic isn't picking that up, because it is loud for me. Just let me know. I don't know. You don't hear it? Cool, thank God. It's so fucking loud. Why is it so loud? Oh my God. Okay, whatever. I think that's the one we want. LV machine hole emitter. Okay, this isn't actually all that bad. Certainly compared to what it could be, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not any cheaper. That sucks. Okay. Change that to the right iron. Right copper. Conveyors. I forgot how to move this. Okay, cool. We want to change that to just normal rubber. That's good. Let's get the machine hole. We could start doing this. I kind of don't want to waste my polyethylene now. That's another thing. On top of getting the... I don't think you were here when I said the Stardust, but I'm going to get a hydrogen and oxygen setup going just to like run in the background. It doesn't need to be fast, but because it's just going to be sitting there 24/7, I'll just accumulate a ton of oxygen and hydrogen cells. And then on top of that, I want to do that for polyethylene, light fuel, maybe some other stuff. I don't know. I'm looking into automating some stuff for the diodes as well, because I know those are pretty important, and I want to avoid using the coins for that. So oh my God, this is expensive. Okay, so we need fuckloads of shit. That's what we need. 2, 3. Let's go get all the rubber out of the thing. Got school in 10 minutes. No worries, man. Thanks for stopping by for the time you had. You know, I always appreciate it. Yeah, I'm probably basically gonna be streaming the whole day, and probably later tonight a little bit. So, I don't. My old stream schedule I want to use, but I I have an actual job now. I'm no longer in school. So my schedule is going to change drastically. So we'll see if I can keep that old schedule. I don't think I'm going to be able to, unfortunately. But again, just going to play it by ear. I'm hoping to still be, like, even if I can't keep the same old schedule, I'm still hoping to be able to stream the same amount, just like different times, different days, depending on what my availability is. Please bleep out the J word. Job. Employment. Is that lots of the money? Oh? Yeah, sure. Cool. Cool. Good shit. Good fucking shit. Okay, what else do we need? Oh, let's get the gear in this. That way I get the full... It really pisses me off that I can't do these another way. But whatever. Okay. So this should be the full... Let's just get this in as well. Oh, not what I want. Water log. Or is that use? That was using my only electrolyzer. Yeah, no. I do not have automated stuff yet, pretty much for anything. Except the only thing I've automated is like steam and power. That's fully automated. Literally don't have to think about it at all. Other than that, I got nothing. I guess water I also technically have, but that's, you know, that's stretching a bit. Bruh, I just don't have enough rubber ever. This is so infuriating. Okay, I do have some wrought iron. And some steel. Sick me, LMAO. Uh, yeah, it is. It is annoying. So you need 6 of these steel rods. 14 iron, so I need 21 total iron rods. 21. And I have exactly that. Lovely. We should get some more of those going. Do the thing. Let's get those magnetized. We need 4 more of the brass bitches and 28 of the copper motherfuckers. Polyethylene automation is gonna be yeah. No, I've been working on it in like I haven't been streaming GregTech. That does not mean I have not been playing GregTech. I've played a little bit here and there, and I've been working on a fully automated polyethylene, or I guess I shouldn't say fully automated. It's not really possible to fully automate because of the oil and shit, but mostly automated. Okay, I only have 3 brass left. Yeah, damn it. Fuck it, let's just make a bunch of brass. I think I only need 12 of that, actually. And I cannot count today. There we go. Yes, it does use refinery gas. Yes. Yeah, because we had that whole discussion. I don't know if you remember the you bashing your head against the wall to try and get me to understand what the hell you're talking about. But yes, it does use refinery gas. Alright, see you later, man. It's good talking to you, good catching up. Adios. Come on. Give me the brass. Thank you, sir. Very good, sir. It. Oh, let me get the magnetic rods, so that's done. Yeah, there really is no reason we shouldn't just be constantly running that lathe whenever we can. Now that our power setup is not utter dog shit. Okay, I think should have the Certus. And we should have the extra cable and the plates done. And the wire should be almost everything on our last brass rod. And then it's just the rubber sheets, which, yeah, I don't have any rubber left in there. Where's my chemical reactor? Okay, we need to throw a bunch of rubber dust and sulfur into there. Sulfur I know I got plenty of. Question is, do I have any rubber dust? And if I do, where the fuck would I put it? Okay, I got sticky resin. I don't know. would have thought it'd have to be over there, right? Like, that would make the most sense. Yeah, it would make the most sense if I put it in here. So I'm going to assume if it's not in there that I don't have any. I do have a bunch here, though. Cool. Let's get that. Oh, hold up. Actually, before I do that. Center fudge. Sticky. Okay. That just does the thing. Without any brain cells. Cool. Let's go put this in the chemical reactor. That should be making us some rubber. And then I think it's the fluid solidifier? Yeah, this one. So I think I need the plates form from here to do the rubber plates. I think we need our cells. Wabammy, wabammy, wabammy. Cool. Should have our last brass rod. Yeah, that should be everything once this is done. Fingers crossed. Because as soon as I have this circuit assembler, I can just manufacture circuits like it's nobody's business. Save myself a world of pain. Okay, cool, that's everything. So, first things first, I seem to remember this being circuit 8, so we'll do that. That's done. Can make you. That's done. Can make the emitter. That's done. Can make you. That's done. Make both of you. That's done. And we just need all the tools to make the gear. I need my wire cutters, right? Where? Oh, wait, no. Tool cutters are in my toolbox, I believe. Yep. Wabammy. Okay, that should be everything for this guy. Oh, I did not mean to get rid of the arm. And a circuit assembler. Fucking sick. Okay. So let's get this set up immediately. I'm just gonna throw it on the end here. Need something special for it. That's this is gonna be annoying, isn't it? Ooh, I might need to do it from here. Cool. Put that in, so this guy should have power. Let's get our quest, actually. So I think what I'm going to do now is make a fuckload more circuits, because, yeah, we have one circuit left, which is not enough to do anything with. For the most part. I think there might be a few machines I can only use one, but most use two. And we need to make all of these machines to get all the quests. So we have to bite the bullet and just do like LV circuit. Does that? Cool. So we want the circuit assembler, and I think we're going to do the one for the soldering alloy. Just because I know I have it and it's pretty cheap. So, yeah, we can just do the fluid extractor for that because that's LV. So that's, yeah, that's perfect. So, let's look at this again. Actually, let's look at how much cheap this is. So it's the same amount for the circuit board. It's the same amount of resistors. I think you only need same amount of vacuum tubes, but you save on the steel casing, and I think you save on the red alloy pretty significantly. You just have to add some soldering stuff, which is fine. Okay, that's definitely doable. Let's check. Yeah, I'm 99% sure we can't make these because we need the integrated logic circuit, which is NV engraving stuff. So we just want the normal dude. Okay, Control Shift A, let's get rid of that guy. And we want to get 64 of these. We have a cheaper way to make these yet. Polyethylene, glue. So I think these are all the same. Oh, wait, no, that gives you way more circuit boards if you use other stuff. I definitely don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. But if we use the polyethylene, we have way more circuits out of this. Polytetrafluoroethylene. God damn, that is a fucking mouthful. This is MV. Damn. Okay, so we have to go the polyethylene route, which is fine by me. Question is, do I actually have enough polyethylene? I do not, actually, so we're gonna have to go make more of that. Copper foil's easy. Wood planks, yeah, I just use this recipe now. Way better. Actually, I think I have a bunch of, yeah, I have a bunch of leftover wood planks, so we can just use those. Mr. Bending Machine. What is the difference between those two? I have no idea. I don't know why it's showing those. They look exactly the same. Whatever. Okay, I need to use the bathroom. Oh my god, I will be back. Give me 1 second. Okay. We are so Barack. Get that out of the way. Okay. So I was actually thinking while I was in the bathroom, it probably doesn't actually make sense to use this polyethylene when there is the glue right there. And glue is just so much easier to get right now. Polyethylene's a bit of a pain in the ass. So I think I'm just going to use the refined glue instead. Which is going to cost a little bit more on the wood planks and the copper foil, but those are cheap, so I'm not worried about that. And I've got plenty of glue, so let's get some of this processing. So wire mill, circuit 10, go. Oh wait, am I in the wrong? Oh, bending machine, sorry. Now go. The refined glue we already got, so we can do all that later. Okay. Next thing, let's do the resistors. Is that a cheaper recipe than the other one? I think it is, because this is 1-to-1, this is 2-to-1. And this way we're not relying on slime balls, we can actually just use the glue, which is a lot more efficient. That uses the annealed copper, that's what the difference is. Okay, how do I get annealed copper? Okay. Okay, you can do it in the blast furnace. Copper dust with oxygen. Gives you 1. How much would I need? So I need 16 of these recipes. It's not exactly cheap. Because that's going to be a lot of oxygen that I just do not have. So yeah, I think we got to stick with this one then. Which one of these would be easiest? Probably the coal dust, right? It's either coal dust or carbon dust. Let me see what I got. Okay, I got a ton of carbon dust, never mind. Question is actually, is it going to be enough? Yeah, because I need 32, I only have 29. But I think you get this from centrifuging the... No, that was centrifuging the rubber wood. Okay. Do I have... Oh, I got tons of rubber wood. Go. Oh, you're gonna be mad, aren't you? Because you're gonna want to produce methane, right? Yep, okay. Fine copper wire. regular copper wire. Say don't. Yeah, I do not have enough spare for that. Unfortunately, actually, I got enough regular copper wire. Or the fine wire. Sorry, not the regular. I'm bad at words. Let's go get a dish stuff going. Head back down to 1. You go. Let's get the foil. And I believe this was in the assembler. Yep. Should also go grab all those glue cells. I don't actually know if I'm going to have enough glue. I might need to make some more. I mean, I guess I'm pumping out a bunch of... Punching... Wow, I cannot speak. Pushing out. Pumping out. Whatever the word is. A bunch of this shit. I can English. I forgot to get the wood planks. I'm a giga genius. Yeah, all the machines. I can already feel just how much cheaper this is. Doing it all this way. It's so nice. Okay, need 5,000. Go. Oh, fuck, I didn't even think how slow is this. Okay, it's 80 seconds. That's not terrible. Not great, but it's not terrible. Okay, then I just need the carbon dust. And I should have everything for the resistors. Okay, cool. Get rid of these two. Okay, after this is the red alloy stuff. So what's going to be the best way to do this? I think it's just going to be... Yeah, I think it's just going to be the alloy smelter. I don't see any other way of doing this. Okay, so let's do that. So we need another stack of copper. We're gonna have to go copper mining after this probably, because I think we're low on copper and tin. Unfortunately. I have so much more redstone, jeez. Okay, Mr. Bucket, do your job. Bam. Bam. Oh, it's my magnet, isn't it? Yep. Okay, let's get the alloy going. I think the copper foil should be done at this point. Just gonna throw all that into there. So that's done. That's basically done. And for that, we're just waiting on the copper wire. So, vacuum tubes. What is the best way of doing this? I really should. I need to get an arc smelter because the annealed copper is so much more efficient. Can I make redstone alloy? It's a genuine question because I have no idea. Blast furnace? Mixer. Silicon coal redstone. Yeah, I don't think I have stuff to do silicon. Because you need magnesium, and I don't know if I have that. And those require liquids that I do not have. Okay, interesting. You can centrifuge redstone. I mean, if I do the centrifuging of redstone, it gives me 1 raw silicon, which then gives me 3 of these, and each one of the. I mean, yeah, no, this is too expensive at this point. I'm just gonna go with the molten red alloy. It'll be a lot easier. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the best way to go. Okay, I need to get a lot more steel rods going. I do not have that much steel left. I don't have that much of anything left. So yeah, I have a decent amount of iron, and that's about it. Do I have anything going in these? I don't think I... Oh, I have a little bit. Okay. Let's get these going, because that's going to take 12 years. Okay, let's get the copper going as well, and then we're going to need a bunch more redstone alloy. Okay, that's all done. Get that into here. Okay, I need a ton of this stuff. $16 redstone alloy. What? Oh, it's that. How close are you being done? Pretty close. That is gonna take fucking forever. So we need another stack of redstone. I think I'm just gonna throw one there. And then we need 16 copper. Shablamo. Oh, it's a fucking magnet. Come on. Here. Should probably invest in an ore washer, shouldn't I? That way I don't have to keep doing that. Okay, and then I think, yeah, it's just the fluid extractor. Fluid extractor. Cool. Come on, buddy. Last one. You got it. Let's actually load up all the stuff we need. Actually, let's just do all that. Fuck it. Let's get all of this stuff in there. And which circuit is it? I believe it's just 3, right? Because we're doing the carbon, the that, and the normal glue. Yeah, it's just 3. How long is that recipe? 16 seconds, not bad. Okay, cool, that was fast. Okay, now we just need the glass tubes. Best way to do that is still this guy. Sliders. Also not a terrible idea. How do I get that? Okay, so I can, it's MB. God damn it. So the only way to do this in LV is with quartzite dust, but I don't think that's very efficient, so we're not going to do it that way. We're going to do the normal glass dust. And best way to do that, I'm pretty sure, still the mixer. Actually, don't know if the mixer is more efficient or... I think it's basically the same. Oh, no, it's slightly more efficient. Yeah, so we'll do it this way. Okay, and I think we have a bunch of extra quartzite dust. I'm gonna check that real quick. Somewhere, I thought. It's Fuller's Earth. I could have sworn at some point I made a bunch, oh no, that would be over here? Yeah, okay, there we go. Or no, actually only 2 stacks of this. We just need a bunch of flint dust. Yeah, it's still best ways to macerate. Unfortunately. Shablanc. Let's go put this. Actually, let's get the get the glass going first. Thing 4. Bam, bam, bam. Let's put the tin away. Okay, so that's getting made, and then I don't remember if I... Okay, yeah, it's still here. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, this is taking fucking forever. Who gives a shit, though? I got infinite time with how long all these other recipes are gonna take. Oh, I should probably get all the soldering alloy, shouldn't I? Okay, how much of this stuff do I have? Either I don't have any or it's blending in very well. Whatever, I got so much antimony and plenty of tins. Just do it from scratch. How are we doing on steel rods, I imagine? Yeah, it's actually made decent ground. More than I thought it would. Let's start getting this going. Once the soldering shit is done. How's this guy doing? Got all the copper wire we need, and it's wrapping up the red alloy. Okay. It's really just a waiting game now. Ugh. Okay. That should be everything, pretty much. I think we're just waiting on a couple more things. Okay, let's get the glue out. Our last few resistors. And let's put in all of this. Tubes, copper wire, and that. Cool. Let's put the glue away. Okay. Did I get all the... Okay, all that's done. So yeah, we're just waiting on rods now. Okay. Now we sit and wait. So, I actually technically, because... Will you shut up? Wait, wait, hold up. Why are there not enough vacuum tubes? Hold up, wait, am I... Oh, wait, no, it's steel. I'm stupid. Okay, so that's done. Circuit assembler. So let's get soldering alloy in. Circuit boards, resistors, red alloy, vacuum tubes. Fucking sick. Okay. Let's fucking go. I really think it's gonna get through all the vacuum tubes before we even get enough rods. I need some more hoppers and barrels. Will you shut up? Let me go sleep. It's not blaring my ears out. Where's my bed? Oh, it's upstairs, right? I kind of forgot the layout of my own house. Don't worry about it. Okay. Where am I going? I'm completely forgetting where anything in my base is. Okay, that should be all the things, all the steel things. Okay, vacuum tubes are done. And now we wait. I might grab some more barrels and hoppers. Ooh, I didn't know this was a thing. That's so much nicer. So I want 5 more chests, so that's 40 planks. And then I need 32 of these. Okay, put that on 8. Bam. Wow, that is slow as fuck. 40 seconds, jeez. So fucking slow. Okay, I'm gonna sit, let this process. Is that noise from outside or in-game? What noise? The machine noise? That's from in-game. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so those in. Does this need a specific? No, it doesn't. Cool. Yeah, this was so much easier. I remember, I think it was the last time we did the stack. It took us like 3-4 hours, and this time we did it in an hour and a half, maybe. So much simpler. I want hoppers. It's just 5 iron. What? Oh, it's a chest, it's not a barrel. I'm smart. Just put these up here for now. Give me the chest. Almost done. And we got quests on top of quests we need to do, so. Oh, God. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the arc furnace. I'll try to macerating stuff back into dust and 3 amps of power. Jeez. Okay, let's bring these circuits upstairs. Oh, that was very satisfying crafting these. It's beautiful. We actually have shit tons of circuits now. Okay. So I think we actually have, yeah, we have 210 cable, 2 circuits, graphite cell. How in the fuck? Okay, we'll do the machine hole first. I think you can also get wrought iron with this guy as well, which will be fucking sick as shit. Save us a bunch of headaches with making it the normal way, or I guess the dumb way, honestly. The really, really fucking annoying way. Okay, vending machine. Get that back down to 1. Bam and bam. Yeah, I have no idea how to get that graphite. It's also... Let's get 3 more steel. I have no idea how to get that graphite cell. That might take some experimenting. And let's get... Is this 4 or 8? 8. Okay, make the hull. And that should be everything except that graphite cell. I think I just need a canner for that, right? Yeah, which I have. Right there. Okay, graphite. Let me see if the quest says anything about it. It does not. Graphite cell. Okay, you can get it through diamond ore. That might be the best way to do it, because I don't know how else we would. So, best way of doing this is take diamond ore, macerate, get it to impure diamond dust, and then centrifuge it. Let's see what I got. Actually, let's check first to see if I have any graphite. I do. Perfect. I'll just use that then. Is this full? Yeah, that's full. Yoink. I should probably have this output to a tank or something. That might be smart. Okay, throw that back in. Getting a ton of sticky wrist. I want to keep that going. Okay, graphite dust. Let's go to our canning thing. Bam, bam. Give me that. And arc furnace. Cool. Recycling, what the hell? Craft an arc furnace. Oh, I don't know what that's for, but... Okay. Let's put this down here. Need to actually connect it up. Okay, it's just gonna be a pain in the ass as usual. Toolbox, wire cutter, bam. think the way I've set this up, yeah, that outputs 4 amps, so that should be enough. There shouldn't be too much loss there. It doesn't function. Awesome. Sure, these all have 4 lithium batteries, yeah. So glad I did that. It just makes everything so much simpler. I can just build and forget. Some of this stuff back in place. Alrighty, so we have the actual blast furnace. Let's get the annealed. Oh my god, I need a stack of annealed copper. Arc furnace. Oh my god, that is so much cheaper. God damn. Thank God, because I was going to say that other recipe was so expensive. So thank God there's an alternative. I don't even... Okay, I do have a stack of copper. I have a singular oxygen cell. Let's just do some quick math on this. Does it have to be dust? No, it does not. That's up to 64. 4,000 oxygen, which I do not have. Which means it's time to do water stuff. Really? Oh, hold up. Water. That makes it so much easier. Water, empty cell. Bam. Okay. Probably want to do this one. Okay, let's go get a bunch of water. I should still have... Ow. Yeah, I still got this guy. Let's do 8 water cells. And let's get 16 universal cells in there. Or normal cells, whatever the fuck they're called. Okay, circuit 3. Go. It's gonna take forever, so we'll just leave it there. In the meantime, I thought there was a door there. Let's actually look at 3 amps is crazy. Yeah, but it's short, it's only 3 seconds. Okay. What's this one? Use the arc furnace and smelt iron ingots into wrought iron ingots, then macerate them to dust and smelt them very fast. Use the arc furnace and smelt iron ingots into wrought iron, then macerate them to dust and smelt them very fast in the EBF to steel. Okay. So 1 wrought iron goes into 1 steel. Yeah, I don't really think there's a way around that. The storm earlier? Oh, that was That was in game. That was not real life. Wrought iron. Dust we get from macerating wrought iron. Arc furnace. God, we need a lot of oxygen. You know, I think I can actually cheat this to some extent because I already have stacks of the other stuff in these. I don't... Yeah, this is not a consume task. So I just do that. And I'm gonna have to grab more steel from the BBFs. That should check those off, and then I just need to do the wrought iron. Q. Yeah, so until we have a good oxygen setup, this is just not going to be anywhere near fast enough. We'll do copper first. That ain't cheap at all. Good thing it is fast though, so you're not just sitting around waiting for it. Damascus steel, we could do this as well. Nitrogen cells. How many of those do I got? Not enough. What do I need for that? You can get some nitrogen by centrifuging air. This process takes a long time, especially at LV tier. You can get from compressed air from air cells, which come from running cells through a compressor. Each one is 2,000 liters, unlike a normal cell that contains 1,000 liters. So you just centrifuge normal air. Centrifuge. Bam. Just throw that through a compressor. Okay, we'll just run these through the thing. Compressor. And then we'll centrifuge it, and that should give us enough cells. No fluid space again, lovely. Let's configure this guy real quick. Blammo. Nice. Okay, and then right after this, we'll do the wrought iron. But we're gonna need a hell of a lot more oxygen for that. Not as much as before, actually, which is nice. But still hell of a lot. See if our air cells are done, which they are. Oh wait, we just need to hold up. You just centrifuge them, right? Yep. Go. Circuit doesn't matter. Why is that not? Hello. Does it need to be in like a actual machine? As if so, that's kind of cringe. Oh, you know what it is? I know exactly what it is. Because there's you. Yep. So much methane. I know you can burn all of it later, but I'd rather just save it because it's not really a reliable source of anything. Let's actually go switch out our nitrogen, because I think, yeah, the nitrogen's in normal fluid cells. We need it to be, or sorry, it's in universal fluid cells. We need it to be in normal fluid cells. So I'm just gonna go over to one of these machines that can take a fluid like you. Just throw that in. Get 10 normal cells. Yoink all of that. And then we wait. Oh my god. Alright, that one's done. Give me the loot bag. Go check on the nitrogen. Yeah, it's not done yet. This recipe takes so long. Oh, let's also put the annealed copper back. Start up there. That out, take the extra. Come over to the assembler, throw that in. Do all that in. Yoink that, yoink that. Put those back to universals. Cool. And that gives us the quest. Okay, so we're just waiting on this one. Chemical rubber production. Okay, this one would be pretty easy. Fertilized earth. The chemical reactor, you can make fertilized earth. It takes faster than normal farmlands. Crops will mature much faster. As a bonus, it can be tilled away from water and doesn't get damaged when you fall on it. It does allow icy dew crops to be placed on them, but will not accelerate the crops. Cool. Do we have enough bone meal for that? Next question, where the fuck do I put my bone meal? In here apparently. I think you can just macerate bones. Yeah, you can just macerate bones for more. Math is hard. I need 6, 7. And throw that in there, and then let's also grab the 16 dirt. Okay, and then we got unlimited water right next to it. Why are you not? Macerator. This is not. No, it has a conveyor. Why are you not? That was strange. I don't know why that wasn't pulling. Alright, we just need 16 water cells. Grab our bone meal. Gonna move it, I think it's the chemical reactor, right? Yep. Water, water, that. Okay. Just need to take out the rubber. Cool. Another easy quest out of the way. Excuse me. Let's get rid of these two and that one. Oh, we have more oxygen to move around at this point. Yep. Throw that in there. Checking the chemical reactor, that's done. Claim that quest. I have a plan at some point to make, there's like the glowstone plant, and I think you can make forestry farms in this. So I'm gonna mess with that a little to see if that's doable, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the glowflower. So this guy can be extracted into glowstone, and then I think the glowstone can be centrifuged. Where is it? Yeah, centrifuged into redstone and glowstone. Oh, but it's MV. Of course it's MV. Why would it not be MV? God hates me. What's that copper cable thing? So we need 15 copper, which is all we have left. That is not good. And we just have to wire mill it. I'm gonna go get the rubber stuff again and keep chugging along with that, because we need a lot more. Get that going. Okay, that should be done any minute. The iron's done. Take all the extra oxygen. Always take a loot bag. Okay. And actually, before we move on, let's just finish the copper wire. They just completing quests like it's nothing today. Love to see it. Love to see it. I kind of wanted to get the thermal center. Kind of want to get this thermal centrifuge. Not gonna lie. I feel like that'd be really handy right now. I feel like this, yeah, this also isn't that bad to get. What is it, 4? So that's 4 of these, which means 16 of these, which means 32 steel. And then just some rings, which isn't bad. Let's actually just get this up. Make the rings. No, we can't do the exterior yet. But I thought there was another way we could do it. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, whatever. We'll just have to get some bronze rods, which I don't think we have. Stack of steel, some bronze. Okay, bend those, lathe those. copper cable is done. Why did that not? Here we go. Oh, a bunch of free cells. Don't mind if I do. Oh, so this can do MV power. Okay, that's good to know. I will hold on to those for sure. Okay, so we're doing this one right now. I'd be curious to know, actually, how many quests we've done today. It's quite a few. I'm realizing now I could have just done these into double plates right away. Oh, really? Okay, you can't do that until MV. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to do that the normal way then. What are we doing here? Slow as ever. Okay, in the meantime, we'll work on something else. I think I'm gonna do this thermal centrifuge. I don't see any reason to do anything else. I'll have to do all these at some point. Yeah, there's there are so many quests to get done. I'd like to be able to actually do this one just like right now, because it's like kind of in the way. Electrum, and that's definitely doable. Electrum dust, okay, how do you get that? Silver and gold. Okay, we can definitely do that right now. Just so like this, there we go. That way this section's just done and we don't have to worry about it. That's how my brain works. It's like everything works in sections, so I like to just get one part done and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. So I need one redstone for that. And let me see if I have an electrum already or not, which I don't think I do. Which is fine. Do I have silver dust? I do not. So let's just get gold. Do I have any silver? I would be surprised if I didn't. Okay, yeah, I do. It's like I knew I got some. And I had some extra, I just wasn't sure where it was. Silver and gold. Into the mixer. Does this need? Yep, it needs to be on circuit 1. And then this needs to also be in circuit 1, so that works out. Why are you not? I swear to God. Oh my God, of course it's fucking MV. Killing me, man. Killing me. How the fuck else am I supposed to get electrotite? Hold up. Fight me. Or mined from the nether. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You need a... You know, I even thought about, like, oh, this recipe might be MV, so I might not be able to do it. Hey, presto, it is. I guess now I have some Electrum if I ever need it, which I bet I will. In due time. Okay, so if I have to mine this from the nether... I need a saltpeter vein. Let me just see real quick if I actually got any of this stuff. Nope. Okay. Looks like we're going on a mining trip. Who's in Neza? So I think while we're there as well, we should do this quartzite vein quest. Get that done. Because then that'll complete like this bit there. There we go. Here's my nether portal. Right, it's over here. Forgot I moved it. So we need a saltpeter vein. Do I have one of those? I do. Right there. Cool. I also need... I need a quartzite vein. Just that I have no idea where it is. Interesting. Would you look at that? Always great to just get some random fucking netherite out of nowhere. Okay, well, that's technically all the electrotite I need, so... So if I need a real guard for all that other stuff, where do I get real guard ore? Ah, I did not want that. Not here, apparently. Apparently, I think you can only get the small ores. Yeah. Damn, that sucks. Ugh. Okay, what are you friendly? Yeah, you're friendly. What level does the quartzite vein spawn at? 80 to 120, so that's like top of the world. Okay. Let's head back up then. Interesting. Let me mark that down right now. I honestly was not expecting that. Infernal Hive 1. I'm sure we're gonna find more of these things. Okay, let's go up. Oh fuck, there's an election sign right there. Of course. Alright, so we gotta go a good bit up. Get quartzite. Probably just want to go to like Y level 100. $79. Oh my. That scared the shit out of me. That actually scared the shit out of me. I could probably just run around here, actually, if I'm high enough. I feel like that would be faster to just run around like an idiot. Okay, interesting. There's service quartz here. Oh, let me turn on... Oh god, what is it? Is it F9? Yep. Is that service quartz? That's alright. Okay, let's try going to the center of this one and just digging up. Ooh. Bismuth, interesting. Is the nether taller? Okay, no, it's just weird generation. Okay, what I should probably do is go back down. Actually build a tower here so I remember where the way down is. I'm gonna go back to my base and grab my backpacks. Because I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of junk. I don't want to clog up my inventory. Okay, what's the best way to process this stuff? What? What was that? Diamond, ooh, interesting. Yeah, I need to. I guess I could just wash it, and then you macerate, and then you centrifuge, and you get a chance at free electrum. Which honestly, I think I'm gonna do that because that sounds really nice. Actually, because we have the normal dust as well, so the only thing I can do there is just centrifuge that. My magnet, as usual, is being annoying. Quartz, diatomite, what do you do? You're on that side. I believe bismuth. Oh, bismuth goes on the left. Sulfur, saltpeter, electrotine. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's turn off my magnet first. Then wash this guy. Magnet back on. Gotta macerate this again. And centrifuge you. I have a feeling, yeah, you're full of glue. This stuff back in the chest. And the electrotine should be done grinding up. Cool. Throw this into there. Wow, that is really taking a long time. Jeez. Just leave that for a sec. Oh, and what we have to do, we still have to get a battery can thing. So let's do that real quick. Yeah, just a normal battery hull. Do we want to do the polyethylene? Yeah, no, I don't think it's worth. Thin cable, and then battery alloy plate. Yeah, we've exactly 2 left. Cool. Can also get this large can done finally. So, assembler circuit 1. Bam, bam. What am I forgetting? Oh, these need turned into rings, right? those rings. Bruh. That's annoying. I don't even remember how to make the hammers anymore. I think it's just ingots, right? It's like 6 ingots and a stick. Yep. Okay, now we can do what we want to do. Get that back in there. Take our 6 electrotine. Finally, can that son of a bitch, and throw you in there. You happy? Give me my damn bag. Okay, that section is done. I'll also put the battery away. I'm not going to use that anytime soon. Okay, I think the only thing we have left going is just the portable tanks. So I'll wait a sec to let those finish. We'll get that quest done and then we'll go to the nether. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing this entire time is bees. I just completely forgot about that. Let's go check in on that real quick. I really should set up the ones that are set in stone to be automatic, but that costs resources, and frankly, I don't have that many resources. Okay. We still have this side. Good lord. Okay, that should be everything taken care of. Don't think I actually claimed this quest. Let's do that. Okay, now I think we can go to the Nether and get our damn quartzite quest done. Let's go. Let's go. Ugh. Blues, please, thank you. Lag. There we go. Okay, we're actually coming up on 3 hours here. So I'm gonna stop the stream for now, take a break. I might come back later. We'll see. But Stardust, as always, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. And peanut butter. Thanks for showing up. I'll see you later.